it's Ladylex UK, and we're back with the Media Molecule Dreams chart by Play Like Percent, and we've already done the bottom 20, so we're now into these couple of lines, and we'll start off with Dash Smash, another M&M Dream Queen, Dreamiverse Dash level. Collect all 8 score pickups. Okay, so we'll get into Connie and let's go. Missed that one. Okay, got that. And I think that's that one now. So, this is a kit. Dreamiverse Dash. Oh shoot. It's not exactly difficult and I've messed it up already. All of these elements here are available for you to make your own platformers with. I think I've done that, so that's done. So all of these pieces, again, that horrible slidey thing with the measurements on, which I cannot stand. Let's go across here. There's a time thing. And there we go. We're up to the end, and that's it. I mean, genuinely, was that even remotely interesting? And we look at this. This doesn't even look remotely like what I just did, does it? This is a completely different setup, isn't it? Bouncy, 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 bouncy. We never did that, did we? No. So this picture isn't even... It isn't even the course I just did. That was a really simple course. It was really quite boring. Amazing, says this guy 19 months ago. Was that sarcasm? Right, okay, next, moving on. Ocean objectives. Okay, Media Molecule did quite a few games for the UN. It's like game jam games. So they took a little time to make games. And to be honest, they just recreated the same game over and over and over again. It started to get really quite tedious. This is the first one. This is Ocean Objectives. So, explore an aquatic environment, retrieving ghost nets. No explanation of what that means. To free wildlife and cure coral. While GPS tagging, I think that's supposed to say tagging, it says taging, which isn't a word. The spelling Media Molecule has on an awful lot of these much to be desired, I must say. And for a professional outfit, you would have thought they would have spell checked their work. But no, fishing nets before they are lost to aid retrieval. Does that make any sense, that sentence? Explore an aquatic environment, retrieving ghost nets to free wildlife and cure coral, while, comma would have been nice there, while GPS tagging fishing nets before they are lost to aid retrieve, before they are too lost to aid retrieval, I think is what they want to say. Lost to aid retrieval, it doesn't really work. Okay, let's see the game. Let's not complain about the description. Okay, so I've got this is another thing. Why do Media Molecule makers have to possess characters? Characters should always be possessed as soon as you start, so that these controls here, which they're showing us, actually work. Otherwise, there's no instructions on how to possess, by the way. Very badly done. R2, you need to R2 over the character to possess it before any of these work. So left is this, that is that. This circle is down, but that doesn't seem to do anything. right is the camera, L1 to run, and then to do. Save creatures, pipes to clean, trash to remove, coral to cure, trackers to place. And how do you place a tracker? Who knows? Right, okay, so coral bleaching. Stop pollution. Look how they spelled pollution. Good God. Spell check your work media molecule. It's outrageous. Right, trackers to placed. Trackers to placed. I mean, that makes no grammatical sense whatsoever. Trackers to place, not trackers to placed. Dear God. Okay. You can tell I'm not impressed with this. Should I be impressed with this? Let's look at the character. He's got no face. He's got a tail? What is he? What is he? He's sort of a human with a tail, which is a bit worrying, quite frankly. Some sort of furry. Alright. Rubbish collection area. Put rubbish on button. These are buttons. Okay, so we've got to pick up trash. Is this trash? How do I pick up trash? Is it the circle? No. Oh, circle rolls me about. Okay, here is a net. I've put a tracker on the net. Okay, fine. Let's go over here then. Is this something that I've got to put on the button? It says put rubbish on the button. Why is he rolling every time I jump? That's rather annoying. Triangle. Okay, so that's what I've got to do. Even though it says rubbish, put rubbish on the button. Wouldn't it have been better if it had been a rubbish bag or something? Rather than these blocks? The blocks don't make... Why is he rolling every time I jump? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the fact he keeps rolling. Stop it. Well, what was that? It put a tracer on that, but I don't know why. And then it showed me the water. Does that mean I can go down here? Oh, is that what the circle's for? That's circle for. It's so I can go down. There we are. I mean, in terms of gameplay, I suppose this is okay. I mean, how do I go back up? X. Oh. I've got that then. Alright, up we go. We leap out the water like a dolphin? Apparently we can. Just knock all this debris into the sea, because that's fine. Because we're trying to save the environment. Let's knock these boxes into the sea. Right, okay. I suppose if this was a game jam and they made it slowly, it might have been different. Game jam suggests that they did it quickly, with very little time for thought, but I don't know. I hate the way that they carve out stones and things with... I mean, look at that. I mean, that doesn't look natural in any way, shape or form, does it? I didn't really think I was in a bad mood today. I'm having a right old go at this. I had a right old go at the last one. Is it okay? It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure there are other people that have more fun with this, but collecting rubbish and sticking it on here isn't doing it for me particularly. I don't understand what sort of character I am. He looks like some sort of creature, but then he's got a human body and it's all a bit odd. I don't know what I am. the environment is done in such a way that it looks very unnatural, even in a cartoony way. I like the way that, you know, this is just randomly shoved down with all these lines and everything. It's not appealing. And in terms of speaking to you about the environment, look at the mess I am making. Throw your mess all over the beach and it will just disappear. Yeah. I can't say I'm thrilled. Anyway, ocean objectives. What's the top comment on that? Very nice. Okay, next we have the 3rd annual Impy Awards. Dreamer collabs. So this was the 3rd Impies. So this is 2022. I think I'm right in saying that. Let me just check that. Yeah, 2022. Let's have a go. Let's have a look. The gallery space is designed as part of the 3rd annual Impy Awards to celebrate the spirit, the community and collaboration in dreams. This short exhibition features some of our interpretations of and responses to a few of our favourite collaborative projects from the dreams community. We love collabs because creating together is the heart of dreams. So what is this then? This is just people chatting. What's on their phone? Can we read it? Not from up here. I'm stuck, I think. No, it's just little lines. Okay. So there's some games down here apparently. Okay, we have a little arcade game here in the doorway. I've never played this. That wasn't anywhere near me. How are you supposed to avoid that? To be honest, it was like a wall. I mean, I can't fire. Not even 100% sure. Oh, what have I done? See, I'd say, didn't mean to do that. Wasn't concentrating, came straight out of the game for because I finished the game and I'm stupid. Right, okay, move on. So that was a game. That's some cheese. What's this? Is a key. Oh. Now, when you make it yellow like that, doesn't the Impy look like cheese? There's a Mini Molecule logo there, but when you do it like that and it's yellow, it looks like it's made of cheese. Okay, we've got a key. What we got here? Halloween Nights. I need 20 imps, apparently, to play that. What's this?
Welcome to the 3rd annual Impy
Awards.
Let's go.
Okay. No explanation that you have to press X at all for the ball. And now it's stuck. Oh no, there we go. Oh well, this is rubbish. Or I'm rubbish, one of the two. I'm normally quite good at pinball. But these flippers have got absolutely no strength. Absolutely no sense of strength in these flippers at all. Come on now. I've got one up. There we go. It's surprising there isn't more pinball in Dreams actually. Very few pinball machines actually ever made. They never did a pinball game jam, which I think would have been quite good. They should have released a pinball kit. That would have been cool as well. I don't know who made this. Whether this was Molecule or somebody else?
No.
Okay, let's leave. I presume Media Molecule made that. There's a door here. Can I get through? No. Okay, so everything's downstairs, is it? I do remember seeing this, but I don't remember being just Cuthbert dancing. Dreamer collapse. Oh, there's the key. Okay. Okay. So, I'm assuming these are part of the impies, but they might. Do you know, I never really had a go at this before. This is all new to me. Acid jams. What is happening? I'm pressing buttons. What am I looking at? What's the point of this? They asked a few content creators to make something. CUAJ. What's that mean? I literally have no idea what that means. Okay. Moving on. Fluffy and Sassy Antennia's Dream Sea Islands. Oh yes, I made one of those. That was quite a nice little community event, I must say. It didn't go very far. I was not involved in this. B28's Mini Capsule Worlds. Nobody asked me to collaborate with Media Molecule on this. I don't remember. Hang on. But there I am. What the fuck is this? What is this? Crikey! This is my theme of the month thing that I used to do, very briefly. Amazing. And I'm actually in this, and I didn't know. There we go. That just shows you stuff. Media Molecule, they don't ask. I don't even remember. Okay. They definitely didn't ask. It's so weird that I said I wasn't asked to be involved in this, and then next exhibit was mine. Oh my god. Anyway, okay. Oh no, and I never looked at it. Oh dear. They must think they must think. I don't, God knows what they think about me. They must think I'm very ungrateful. And we advertised her thing, you know, and she didn't say anything about it. It's like, well, I didn't know. Perhaps you should have told me. Okay, what's this? Infinity Dreams. Infinity Dreams is the French community. They did a lot of really fantastic game jams, community events. Really cool. This is Kareem's version of the Impy. Okay, who's this? Legend of Sketchy's Drawing Challenge. I thought Legend of Sketchy's Drawing Challenge was just him. personal challenge. I didn't think it was for everybody, but I might be wrong. I always assumed. So, Dream Teas. Yes. I did one of those. I can't remember what mine looked like, but yes, I did one of those. Which is a lot cooler than I thought it was, you know. So they got people in Media Molecule to decorate an impy. There's Siobhan. Oh, she put flowers on hers. Okay. So yeah, this is new to me. I never really looked at this. Plastic and plushies. Oh yeah, the plushies. Look at these. They've made so many of these fluffy toy kawaii type things. There's Waffle Cat. And is that Waffle Pig? Ah, this was a really cool community event. This was making your own toy in a box. It was very cool. Lots of people did those. And that looks nothing like Tom. Tom, mate, you look like all sorts of things, but that you do not. Yeah, okay. I'm going to stop here because there's lots of other things. But actually, this is quite cool. Do you know why I didn't even bother look? I didn't put myself forward for the third annual Impy Awards. It's the one that I didn't boycott it. I just decided I didn't need another Impy. I already had one, and I thought it was, in terms to curating and what have you, I was one of a very small pool of people, and you know, I didn't think it was fair to get another. I thought I'd give somebody else a go, and then in the fourth Impies, I figured, oh, what the hell? I probably won't get the votes anyway. I'll say yes, because everybody kept saying to me, no, you must, we want to vote for you. So I said, okay, all right, I will. And then of course I won a second Impy, so what can you do? Yeah. So I wasn't involved in the Impy Awards. I felt it all a bit weird. So I'm really amazed that I'm in there, because I didn't put myself forward for the Impy Awards. So the fact that I'm in this thing, which is about the Impy Awards, is a bit weird to me. Yes, very strange. Okay, moving on. Ancient Dangers: A Bat's Tale by Media Molecule. Help Scorio and Gabbro in their quest to find the renowned Snozleaf to stop their granny's snoring. Up against unspeakable monsters with their new friend Herb at their side, will they get what they wish for? If you sign in a second controller, you can play couch co-op with a friend. Right, well, I don't have another one. So this is their big game, other than Artstream. This was their big game. Now there was a call out for people to test this, beta test this before it came out, along with the Ancient Dangers kit. I signed up for that, and I gave them the feedback and played the game before it came out for everybody. I mean, let's go. And my attitude to it was a great kit. I was a little bit worried that the Dreamiverse would be absolutely inundated with stuff made with it for weeks. But that actually didn't happen. It's their little starter here. You can completely different style to the actual game. These are quite fun, these type of things. It's something that professional developers like to do with their games. They have a different style for the intro than the actual game. A little cartoon thing if it's a more live action looking game, or if it is still slightly cartoony when you go in, then maybe it's even more cartoony with the background story. So here we have our two characters, so you can choose which one to play as. But it's rather cool. Now I played about with the bat and made a dragon out of him, and a bird, and another bat. So they're in the Dreamiverse if you want to have a look at them. I'm quite pleased with the dragon. It wasn't that easy to adapt either, because all of those wings, they're all stop frame animated, so there's lots and lots of wings, and you've got to try and get them so that they all match up seamlessly. Not that easy. Okay. So this kit is for making RPG style things, but obviously you can still use them to make other things, and we've already seen Long Climb Ago, which uses a lot of these for the background of their puzzle games. So just because a kit is designed primarily for one style of game doesn't mean you can't use it to make other things. And this is a really nice kit, but it reminded me so much of Project Spark and the kits that they gave you in that game. I was getting a huge nostalgia hit. I mean, the animation on her was really quite good. Mother always said it's traditional for heroes to leave a helpful note with their dying breath, so here's mine. Run away! Run away very fast! There's a lot of humour in Media Molecules stuff, always. And I really like this. I mean, I can't say that I've never finished it. I've never done the whole game. Let me know if you'd like me to play the whole of A Bat's Tale. I've never finished it. That's it. Now we got that. Use key. We got a key. We got a key. Survival bonus increased. Well, that's good. What's this? If only I had remembered to open the menu, there are some really handy options. Oh yes, restart chapter, controls, camera setting. This is the sort of thing, when you see this, and wait, the Media Molecule do this sort of thing, that shows the difference between the professionals making a game and dreamers making a game, and that it's tiny little things like this, the way menus are dealt with, the way that the score thing at the bottom there is dealt with. Media Molecule, they show that they're professionals, they know what they're doing, they've got skills, and dreamers generally don't go into the fine details, so you don't see a nicely made menu or a nicely made score. It's just like plonked on the screen. So it's something, if you're making games, you know, it really pays to pretty fry up quite a lot of stuff. It always looks better. Well, I don't want to play any more of it because it is a big long game. So that's Ancient Dangerous. But let me know if you'd like me to play through the whole thing. What's the top comment on that? Nice game. Okay, Dreamscom 20 now. Demo. This was the demo that was released for the demo version of Dreams, but there is no Dreamscom 20. I had a look. There's no Dreamscom 20 in the Dreamiverse anymore. I don't know whether they did this. They did it slightly differently than they did the years after, because this was the first one. There doesn't seem to be a Dreamscom as a dream anywhere, as a collection or anything. So I presume they did it as some sort of feature. It was up for a while and then went away, which is a shame. So this is the only version of Dreamscom 20 there is, which is not the full thing. So I do believe there's lots of video footage of the whole thing on YouTube. But I mean, that's up to the whims of the people whose channel it is. They might take it down at any point. So yeah, this is the only Dreamscom 20 footage we have. It is the demo and it isn't the whole thing. But this was the first Dreamscom. Everybody gets to make their little booths. We'd never done it before, so you weren't sure what it was going to entail or what it was going to look like. I think everybody was quite impressed with how it looked in the end. So everybody made their little booth. So that's J+B booth for Llama Quest 2, which never ever came out. I really gonna have to start working on that games that never were. There's one, Llama Quest 2. Then we've got Tiny Space and the Snowball. Yeah, we definitely got that. A Little Perspective. I think we got that. Here's one that only had a demo. Thunderhead. Never developed into anything else. But isn't that cool? Look at it. Very War of the Worlds, that is. Shaz. I think there's a Shaz game. And To the Top. Unfortunately, that never actually made into anything. It's going to be interesting when I go through the games that never were. There's so much in these Dreamscoms to have a look at and be sad that these things never actually turned into full games. Anyway, there we go. That's Dreamscom. Let's go to the next line. We have Dreamiverse Dash. Dreamiverse Dash is a challenging obstacle course set against the clock, made entirely from the Dreamiverse Dash kit. So, like I say, a lot of Dreamiverse dashes. There was a point where you couldn't move the damn things, and most people just took Medium Molica's Dreamiverse Dash and just put their name on it. Incredibly tedious. I have done this so many times, it bores me to death. I'm not exactly a speed runner. Oh, there we go. Did the shortcut. Wow. I am moving. I'm cooking with gas. Right. Let's go. I'm going to get my fastest time here, I think, because I am really moving. I'm going to miss that. Never mind. Oh, go, go, go. There we go. Yeah, I knew it. 20 seconds I knocked over my best time. Good God, I couldn't have done better than that. There we go. Dream Reverse Dash. Like I say, everybody's made a Dream Reverse Dash level. It was a challenge that you needed to do in Dreams, and so there were so many of these at the beginning. So many. All of them pretty bad. Right, this is the Crystal Planet. This is an interactive thing. Tom doing his very best David Attenborough impression. It's quite fun. It isn't a game.
Glinting like a jewel in the vastness of space, here is a strange little planet with an astonishing secret. The Crystal Planet. A journey of geology.
I like the style of this. I think
the surface of this volcanic place is rather inhospitable to life.
The cartoony
with constant
look.
Storms that rain sulfuric acid.
If anybody's made
vast oceans,
bending machine
and
games, you appreciate
eons.
How to make something look.
But something unique
drawn.
Is hiding in the lava tunnels underneath. Crystals of gargantuan proportions. The greenhouse gas effect of this planet's surface keeps the lava tunnels at the perfect temperature to grow these selenium giants. But they aren't the only things slumbering in the dark.
There's something nice about David Attenborough's voice. Not that this is David Attenborough's
Microbes.
voice, but look at this.
Tiny bioluminescent organisms. Some even got trapped inside the forming crystals, giving them their majestic glow. Not only microbes,
it's
but
sort of very media molecule. For some reason, it's the sort of thing they do. What's the comments? Cool. A week ago. Somebody played this a week ago. Wow. There we are. I mean, it's not a game. It's an interactive thing. You either like that sort of thing or you don't. Welcome Garden Gameplay Showcase. So this is another kit. And now, these characters, these two guys, Ash and Rowan. Everybody was complaining that Media Molecule didn't have a character in it. They there was no standout character like Sackboy, blah blah blah. Why didn't they put one in? They did. Here is Ash and here is Rowan. But nobody really paid much attention to these two guys because the games and the way that they're presented is so childish. I don't think anybody was really interested. I mean, please. You look at these levels and you're thinking, okay, you've got this horrid looking frog thing. Let's try out all those new toys you have at your disposal. I'm over here now. First new toy, the collectible gate. It'll only open once you've grabbed all of the collectibles. So this was the second iteration of the kit. So there were already one kit out there, and then they added some bits and pieces, and that's what this is. But I mean, it's a kids game. It's very much a kids game. As a double jump pickup. Oh, I made a boo-boo there. There we go. There we are. There we go down. So it's just showing off the kit pieces gradually. Be careful, trapdoor platforms ahead. So you see this a lot in the Dreamverse. These are very popular. These collapsible platforms, those very popular. Wait, and then we're back to the beginning. So there's lots of bits and pieces that show you, and these are decent kit pieces for you to make your own platformer. And it's okay as a showcase. It's fine. But yeah, so like Ash and Rowan didn't really didn't resonate with people, I don't think. Right, Kelp Surprise. It isn't Kelp Surprise, though it could be, but I think it's supposed to be read as Kelp Surprise, as in Kelsa Breeze, which means what a surprise. Anyway, grab your best disguise and swat up on your kelp fats. We are going undercover for Peterfield for the Green Game Jam. Act now by signing one of the UN. So this is the other UN thing that they made. So we've already had one, which was the ocean objectives, and I think we had a deep reef dive was part of the UN thing as well. So here's another one. There's an awful lot of spelling mistakes in this. Fizzing Society. Put an H in there. Order one at a time. Okay, you there. What is your issue? There are no fish left to catch. I know. So how do we fix it? I'm going out of business spelt wrong. I have no idea. May I help? I'm a fish. I would like you to eat all of my relatives, everybody I know, and probably including me. But anyway, let's see. There are no fish left to catch. Right, so we got farm kelp. Kelp, the super seaweed. Sell as biofuel. Cheap to start farming. Kelp farms are good for fish. Set up a kelp farm. You can farm mussels. No. You can't farm mussels. You mean mussels spelt a completely different way. It's like muscles on the body is spelt like that. But mussels that you eat are not spelt like that. Just like, good God. He's done it twice. He obviously thinks that mussels from the sea, that mussels that you eat, the seafood, is spelt like that. It's not. Kelp and shellfish with an L missing. I mean, how sloppy is this? There's so many spelling mistakes in there. It really annoyed me. What is a kelp? Is it a new kind of fish? It's a super seaweed. It's a type of seaweed. It grows 30 to 50 times faster than land plants and absorbs 5 times more carbon dioxide. If 10% of the oceans were... We can't read it because his hand's in the way and the next question thing was in the way. So they didn't really think this through. Next question. So this is just a lot of facts about kelp. I don't know what to think about that. What is the comments? Very good. It's like, gee, God. Okie dokie. And finally we have Ferrovium. This is a very early release by Media Molecule. We haven't gone through any of these and saying what their percentages are. So the like percentages are not particularly high for Media Molecule games. So we've got to this one, which was Ferrovium. That's a 24.9%. And if we go back to the first one, which was Dash Smash, that's 22.5. So those are 22.5 to 24.9. So about a quarter to a fifth to a quarter of the people that played these games thumbed it up. Ferrovium was released right at the beginning, 2019, during early access. And if you like arcade shooters, this is pretty good. I'm facing the wrong way now. get this tower. Yeah, got the tower. Whoa. Oh, I've run into the tower because I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm a bad driver. There we got it. Another one. Oops. I am not concentrating. Did the towers come back or they're destroyed? They're destroyed. I mean, as an arcade shooter goes, this isn't bad at all. They did not release a kit for arcade shooters, which is a shame. I think a kit for this would have been really good. Having said that, I have a feeling there might have been a tutorial on it. I don't know, actually. I think there is a kit, actually, for this type of game, because I remember making one once. It might not have been a media molecule kit, possibly. I don't know. Anyway, rather cool game from early access. That's one of the good games. And this is Space Go Bleu. Sometimes people's comments, you're like, what? Space Go Bleu? At least there's no text in there for me to get annoyed with. Right, okay, so that is another group of 10. I can't say, other than Ancient Dangers of Bat's Tale, and is an awful lot of... there's a couple of environmental things in there, a couple of Dreamweaver's Dash things in there. The standout for me there was the Ancient Dangers of Bat's Tale, which is very cool one. That's a really nice kit, and I don't think it got the why is it down here? I mean, I don't really understand why it's not got more likes. You would have thought that would have been further up than down in the bottom half of the listings, but. There you go. What can you do? Right, so there we go. That was it. That's today's play of Media Molecule Dreams. I'll be doing another 10 next time, so join me for that. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in dreams.